Agyapong kasado do. Papa na eto bi on kasa te se panyin sabe.
Menua, wonim say NppPrimaries ya omoba beko on the 31st of January 2026 no. Kennedy ohene Agyapong walusu in advance. Obeka say asem ya making adame bodam anase menim de maker. Video bi ewo ho me na obekwa kohwe. Na honorable agbenyo a wo ye NDC ni o kan nsem bi ewo TV3 morning show eso. Na nsem a o kan eni say ohwe current crop of leaders a omo ewo NPP political party no emu a ansa na ebeto aba ede yi omo no. His Excellency the former president Nana Akufo-Addo woni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and some of the NPP leadership no ehwe ehun say nkofo na omo ebe stand no say unye obi a o support Nana Addo unye obi a wo Bawumia camp a they will make sure say uberusu na abato no uni nkonim ewo mu enti say wo hwe a omo eto aba eyi from polling station ekwakosi national leaders no so no about 90% of these people no eye nkofo a omo ewo Bawumia afa na se saa enete de na honorable Kennedy Agyapong obeye den na abayi otumi anwene but asem na ye papa yi okay me de megidi say no kre bi nim saa because ohwe aba na omo edikan eto ye before say Bawumia oye flag bearer ewo 2024 elections no mu a menye ne se wonya 90% edise saa na na etie de a ene adenti na saa nkofo no ebinom anto ama no menye na asem enka video no ewo ho ebekwa kohwe na se de wo ka no saba bi bom anase eye no kra comment section ho na kire wadwe na bibiala enye kama afei asem titu nti a mama yesa video wi eno na me ikosui yesi nipa biara owo no weakness ene ne strength na honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong wo a wo hwem sisi ye no unim Kennedy ohene Agyapong the weaknesses ene ne strength ana mene wo ba behwe video bi na se hwe video no ewia wo comment section ho na commenti se honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong sabe obetumi aye president o Ghana memu ha anase wontumi enye president asem ya making me enyima no ensi bone enka se ebia me support ken na me support Bawumia eye madwen kire na me kire na video no nti na mama ye ka sa asem wi me ne wo ehwe video na asem ya making obetima se enti mesra wo so behwe video no e de akwakusi ahweye na se wo nso o jeje a obeka se honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong obetimi aye obi a obetimi adi Ghana man anim anase onko na wonsan emra biem mema mekasa enye tenti yenko na yenko he video so na medikan edi video baako no a ye kire se na Nana Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia akampe current crop of leaders na mo NPP mu no na eno na kire se Bawumia ba all miss obewine elections na honorable all kasa na wokasa edi afa Paul Afoko ne come back na oba no is he going to win the national chairman for the new patriotic party and I say Nana Akufo-Addo or solid itia no na o my suspending no I stand to be corrected say no na yes I dey going to support the man to be the national chairman and I say the way ya omupamo no omubesan apamo de biem through the elections no ana tibedi ka hwesa video na wia ya ko honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong the temperament the strength and the weaknesses no es no answer na ebehwesa video so no media nya and subscribe to Agenda TV Ghana mesro say see ya make say subscribe na ewo ho no click so na like video we so for me we yes Nyankopon obeshira so bodi kan ya subscribe so make us Nyankopon we shira menua ye hwe video so no emra yakoba ye beto aso e de afro meda wase.
I've heard Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, I've heard almost all the tribalists complaining that before you became a police station executive in the last elections, you must necessarily be associated with Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia.
Oh, how?
If you were not, they made sure you didn't win the elections. If you became a Congress executive, it is only because you're a Bawumia person. If you became a regional executive, and that is how they were elected, to the extent that even today as we speak, almost all the national executives that we have in office today are supporting Bawumia. And they are not hiding it. They that are supposed to manage the elections and are supposed to play some neutrality have thrown themselves into the fray and they are campaigning for him. The regional executives are doing the same. So, to start with, you are not giving the other candidates a level playing field to contest. Dr. Bawumia has a start. He's running. In fact, he's about 500 meters ahead of them. But the good news is that your party people are not gullible. They want power. They know that Alhaji Bawumia has been given the opportunity. They've assessed his scorecard. And the outcome is that He failed abysmally. There is no evidence.
We're talking Polafuku. All of a sudden,
But it's part of it. It's part of the NPP narrative and conversation. It's part of it. Because people, the watchers and observers are worried for Polafuku. Everybody around this table and our viewers and everybody is saying that he's a fine gentleman. He's somebody who can lead the party, his personality and everything. But the man, they are throwing him into a lion's den.
Lion's den?
They have thrown him into a lion's den. He's joining a lion's. He can't do anything. All around him are Agyapong'S faithfuls. Right from the top to the very bottom. How is he going to maneuver himself out of this? And so, Mr. Polafuku, we appreciate who you are. We appreciate your personality. Unfortunately, this lion's den, there's no way you can escape. They have made a determination already.
Fred.
Nanado and his people have sat down in their room and they have determined who the national executives must be, who the flag bearer must be, and who the executive of the party must be. If you want to be one of them, go and join them. If you are not part of them, forget it. Be careful how you spend your resources. Be careful how you spend your time. Because the determination has already been made, even before the whistle will go. That's the reality. It's been made. And so there's nothing new, there's nothing anybody can do about it. I am happy and excited that he conducted himself very well. Now, you say you suspended somebody based on some allegations. Allegations you couldn't even prove. Roland, very important point. You suspended Polafuku and 2 others on allegations that they were sabotaging the then flag bearer. When you suspend somebody and you are reinstating the person, the reasoning should be that you reinstate him to his original position. The position that he was before you suspended him. Now you have granted them amnesty, you claim. They've all come back. You have not reinstated him to his original position. He's coming to contest. And you are not making the case that because he was suspended, he's coming back, he may not even be qualified, per your party's constitution, to contest the elections. Wait. You think that, can't have been saying, also who of sir. Okay. Now I sir. You think you are doing something. It's a trap. You fall into it. You are here. I will not tell you what the trap is. If you have eyes, you see it. If you don't have eyes, you just be watching. All right. You fall into your own trap and we'll come and sit here and applaud you.
What are his strengths going into this competition? 1. Kennedy Agyapong is highly charismatic. The case will be a charismatic. Charisma comes from the Latin. Charismatic comes from a Latin word charisma. That simply means grace of God. He is liked, he is loved by a lot of people. So, many team identify say, Kennedy Agyapong is highly charismatic. He is bold. Kennedy Agyapong and appeals to grassroots members. And when Kennedy Agyapong did competition, Bakunye, he is charismatic, he is bold, and then he appeals to the grassroots members. My also strong financial muscle. Election drobra na anya haban. Sika ya die nyina election uni sika. Obeda ya election bi. Delegate e bi omanum. Ana mo de ti ho de twen wo. Ya ji TV, ya ji kraba, ya ji cylinder, ya ji mobile phone. Delegate dey for way. Omo high hotel team delegate for no. Into uni sika, omo ntie okra. The delegate of Ghana, sa delegate for no. Into se wo sika eboa wo ye pa. And Kennedy Agyapong is a billionaire. Owo sika a pampan bon one ho papa. Into let's go back to his strength I had here. Into Kennedy Agyapong, I was strong financial muscle to fund his campaign. Se wo sika so sana, wo se sika for na nantie. Obi who saw president at least or who's typical so minya intino. That is also one of his strengths. Another of Kennedy Agyapong's strength, they say, Kennedy Agyapong is perceived to be honest. Nipa bebre who Kennedy Agyapong say onyanya atwum. And for that, nipa bebre to be decide answer no. Senya assembly tie bia Kennedy Agyapong onyi otwe enya doa. Senya assembly tie no behwe anim no ayede no aka kire wo. This man right here, Kennedy Agyapong, number 1 on the ballot paper, he is perceived to be honest and fearless, the voice of the ordinary man. Some time ago, Kennedy Japan captured the Ghanaian youth. Said, "Oh no, he will lay down his life for the Ghanaian youth." They koso enyebiano no be jina hono na waka, and so among Kofa penasem because of his honesty and his fearlessness. Sasem assembly for obi ho Kennedy Japan be ba bonti no aba be den, obeka say the party fuo, say the party fuo, obeba no aba be den, obeka. That is one of his strength. Again, Kennedy Japan has a significant media empire. Or media houses. And we know of Net 2, we know of My FM, we know of in Kumasi Ash FM. In the media empire, we buano in terms of broadcasting. This is one of his strengths. These are some of his strengths. Sinto Ben and working in Japan, also shame ye, Sinto Ben, or any part. Bakuni say controversial remarks and Japan Casado do. Papa, I told you on Casati said Penny Sabi. And some people onto me, he has not been able to substantiate it. Mokai say, Japan catch there. Ibrahim Mahama say, we Ghana has Kabebre. Into no make sure say under NPP. Yabachi Ibrahim Mahama too. Mokai. Kasa, who no aka. Ebe kwetiano. One would have no. Controversial remarks. Charlotte was saying, Charlotte was saying, as the former, your friend is saying, electoral commissioner, and can the Japan back catch there and say, Sabi a penny for Manima, or the two of our position, penny Casasa, yeah. A bequetiao. The evil that men do lives after them. And then the back also a hand, say, no. One would have made part no. Into the weakness there. Your friend is saying, a controversial remarks. Akufo-Addo nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo we jina ho did na tem so many occasions unprintable words in some meeting jina na menka Kennedy Ohine Japan a member of parliament to be kan and then wa ba say owa da opeso obedi president sansem we nyina e ade be ku atia no as a candidate, and these are his weakness. Ye be kan nyina ye fa ba kokura nsie obi ade ba ye be kan. The next one, Kennedy Japan lacks the experience in executive governance. On your deputy minister, Krada, the highest position, Kennedy Japan, a board chairman of Ghana Gas. Governance is a very complex business, very complex. Over than the president, as I said, making over 6,000 appointments. No monitor money at the day. If you don't have experience in executive governance, ebeye dinyamao. Yan twaso, yan kwa intentem kakra, seen as unpredictable and difficult to manage by the establishment. Hey, Kennedy Japan ain't manage no. Kennedy Ohine Japan, you don't know what he will say next. Kennedy Japan ni minsema, I was say kata kata so. Kennedy Japan ni minsema, how do you say the kata so kakra? Asemu de men kata. Kennedy Japan, this is one of his weaknesses. Difficult to manage, unpredictable. Who say or controversial and then as if only now it will disturb him. Kennedy Japan, you see, let me also say this before we go to the opportunities. And you know, these are his weaknesses.
Yes, yakwa hear videos naba. Na the omo kan saying and I want to wadwin eyo. Wo hwe asem na yen papa and I say yen brother I friend say agbanyo na all kan edia fa his excellency Mahmoud Bawumia oni na Dankwa Akufo-Addo ho no e no kresa na Bawumia e wo more chance so be wini abayi na ko comment section ho na kire wadwi e na Honorable Kennedy Ohine Japan so na asem na ye kan edia fa ne ho no saying na won so wadwi eyo nipa de wontumi enye 100% no matter what Yesu Kristo kura oba asasi so ye de ejidi se na mfom so bia eyini ne ho nanso nipa enya asem eka edifa na ho sana Honorable Kennedy Ohine Japan otie ana se de omoka no enye no kresa intimi nu yakọ comment ho na won so kire wadwe na bibiara enye kama me de wo besi ya na ansa na yebe koro meserew tene da bia ye no unya en subscribe ya subscribe na like video we so share na afoforo so omunya bi enhwe na afei nsem ya yabobo so yi de wadwe eye obiara no comment section ho na kire wadwe na bibiara enye kama me da wase me ne wo ebehye bi sisi ye de makra. Bye bye.